Let's just start talking KLR.
So anyway, explain to us KLR. Like, what perverts you to buy a KLR?
I had like $3 in the bank. I looked on Craigslist and there was a bike.
Didn't I send you that one?
Yeah.
I was like, haha, wouldn't it be funny if you bought this? And then you were like,
A day later, I was like, yo, look, I bought this new bike.
I didn't believe you too. I messaged you and I was like, bullshit, and you sent me photos.
Low miles, 33,000 frozen odometer.
Frozen odometer. You rode this on an adventure that was supposed to be to Chicago, Illinois, wasn't it? Or no, Southwest. It kind of changed a little bit.
No, it was from Boise to Yellowstone, Yellowstone to Little Bighorn to Devil's Tower to Rushmore, and then swing back around. And then I went to Yellowstone, and then I turned around.
But it wasn't at all because of the KLR, right?
When I woke up in Yellowstone the last day, I turned on the e-start and then it didn't turn over because the battery just killed itself overnight.
Didn't someone help you, like some European?
Yeah, some Australian guy. Yeah, he pushed it for me and I just sat on it like a dopey little kid. And then I bump started it. And then I rode 400 miles back home. I left at 10 and I got
So wait, Jacob, I remember when you first got back.
I lost my license plate too.
Yeah, it fell off.
Okay.
Even though it had like those things on it.
Yeah, I had two like really solid nuts.
The motor was not quite smooth enough though to work with the lock nuts.
I can't imagine why.
Yeah.
I noticed some bolts working their way out of your
on the back rack.
Yeah.
I love those. I asked you.
I had to take that off because I didn't have his jack stand, his like fancy YZ jack stand.
The one that came with the YZ, the one that I step on and it lifts it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I borrowed my friend's scissor jacks for their cars and put the luggage rack underneath it to increase the surface area.
Oh, shit.
And then I jacked it up to put the new tires on. And that was when the unfortunate spooge accident happened where I dropped it on a paint can and exploded all over the handlebars.
Which is now a custom paint job.
Now a
Right
custom
side.
paint job.
So tell me about the comfort level you experienced. Because I remember when you first got back, I was like, why are you here?
I would like scrunch up my ass. Like what? What do you mean?
You definitely, I guess what I'm saying is at the time, maybe this isn't the reflection anymore, but at the time you were, let's say, like not satisfied with the seat comfort level.
Well, yeah, the OEM, or the fucking original seat or whatever, sucked ass. So then you upgrade it with the sheepskin, and then it just like sucks the same amount of ass, but in a different way.
It redistributes the ass suckage.
It redistributes the ass suckage, yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So it just right up under my groin and then just tug back on my groin because the windshield like fell apart. So you had to duct tape that back together. Like, yeah. Oh, my odometer reset too in Yellowstone. Because it has a digital odometer.
It has a bike speedometer.
Right.
No.
I didn't know you could reset it back to miles. So the entire trip back to Yellowstone, I was in kilometers an hour. And
I did not know that.
That thing topped out at 99.9 kilometers an hour, which is roughly 60 miles per hour. And Idaho interstate speed limits are 80 miles an hour. And then somehow I made it home 600 miles without a license plate.
Yeah, seriously, that's what I was impressed with.
Yeah.
So you lost it in Yellowstone and rode it all. That's Idaho for you. They were just like, who gives a shit?
Anthony's, Idaho.
Oh, did you hit the dunes though?
Yeah.
Wanted to hear from an expert why certain things are the way they are, and then why all KLR owners do some of these exact same upgrades, including the one that you have in the garage.
I didn't do shit to that.
but someone did.
Someone did do shit to that, yeah. I still have the sheet, I think. Big book of bronze. Oh, here it is.
Oh wait. Oh, you have a climber manual?
KLR650 upgrade list.
Oh, dude. Yes.
Is this where it comes from?
All safety switches, kickstand and clutch, grease swing arm bolts and suspension.
Because they don't come with any from the factory. So that's a pretty big upgrade, honestly.
Oh my God. Get some blue Loctite for this. Oh God. Wait, we gotta read this whole thing. Just start.
ATF fork oil.
Yes.
Upgrade to progressive fork springs with ATF for fork oil. Replace left fork seal and wiper. Upgrade rear shock and or spring.
No
Upgrade
specs.
to off-road foot pegs. DR650 work well. Upgrade to SS front brake line. Gaffer green brake pads.
Gaffer.
Bleed replace brake fluid, skid plate, engine crash guards, or IMS tank handguards. Relocate mirror mounts and choke cable. Fork brace, upgrade fuses from glass to bladed style. Heated grips. Upgrade subframe bolts. Replace miscellaneous stock hardware with SS 3-inch PVC tool tube. That's a sprinkler tube. That's garbage. Homemade clamps that you got at DMB Supply, probably.
Rear fender rectomy?
I didn't notice that.
What does that even mean?
Is that supposed to say fender delete, but it just means like cut the ass off of it? Because I feel like that's.
I
literally
noticed
what that
there was
means.
something different about yours. Like, you know how you can't really see the license plate?
Mm-hmm.
That must be what that is.
The rear fender rectomy. Oh, motor, check and adjust valves every 6,000 miles and new spark plug.
Doohickey.
Yep, doohickey, eagle thermo spring. What the fuck's a thermobob?
I think it's just by the sound of it. It sounds like probably there's a sticky stock, the thermometer or
Thermostat.
Thermostat. That's what I'm gonna say. Yeah.
Upgrade shifter, front counter sprocket. Replace nut with upgraded version. Carb. Upgrade idle mixture adjust T-screw. Wire T-valve breather line mod. Upgrade pilot jet to a number 42 Harley Davidson part number 2717.
Why the Harley Davidson? It's a Mikuni carburetor.
Yeah.
Upgrade. And then FMF exhaust, the real coup de grace.
Which it has. It has an FMF.
Yeah.
Replace diaphragm and petcock with plastic bucket mod.
Plastic bucket mod. Okay, wait. So we got these things.
The doohickey, the thermobob, the plastic bucket mod, the rear fender rectomy.
What the heck?
If you wouldn't mind showing us the warm-up procedure for a KLR. I know that I've heard that you can't actually sit on them. You can't just get on the bike and go, you know?
No.
There's actually a pretty special procedure in that the bike is a little bit sensitive, but, you know, it's very rewarding if you...
Well, we have to start with it vanilla, so peel off. Alright. You swagger up to the bike. Usually you're not supposed to be wearing any pants, but unfortunately I'm wearing pants right now. Gas on. So normally people mount their bikes like this. No, incorrect. You go at it. Left leg over, and then you have vigorous sets with the rear of the bike. After you've got the suspension nice and warmed up, then you can turn around and side saddle start it.
Dude. Just try pushing it next to him. This is what I mean as far as he's gotten a lot better. Yeah. Side saddle especially.
And that's the usual starting procedure.
I heard that they discontinued this bike because of environmental concerns, namely because if you had too many KLR650s accelerate at once, it would actually be turning the Earth out of orbit.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
You don't have any like qualms about sending the Earth out of orbit or anything.
Why would I? I welcome death.
So yeah, I was admiring your navigation system the other day. How do you think this compares to like the GPS of...
Well, I mean, GPS's always like screw up and can't locate where you are. This, you always know you're in Idaho no matter what. I've never gotten lost on this thing. You know all those stupid Siri voices say, recalculating, recalculating. This shit doesn't recalculate.
I don't know if you've noticed, but actually what's cool about his custom GPS system is it actually relocates itself depending on how necessary it is. So right now, the bike is programmed to be able to tell that it's at a standstill, and therefore it moved out of the way so you could fill it.
Where can I go?
I mean, you can go anywhere on a KLR.
Alright, I'm go Mach speed down that straight, okay? But first you have to get the Mach speed foot pegs out.
Oh, okay.
These are what you call the pussy pegs. This is the real shit pegs.
Oh.
You guys see that gnarly wheelie?
That was honestly pretty good.
That was practice for motocross.
I heard that Graham Jarvis actually was gonna ride a KLR in Erzberg, but he actually got banned because they said that the power was too much.
It was gonna be an unfair advantage for him.
Right, an unfair advantage. I heard about that. Yeah.
650 is just too much.
Yeah.
It would blow away all the 450s.
Right, or especially the 302 strokes. So Jacob, in the future, I heard in the future you were talking about how maybe you were going to modify this motor because this is a 4-stroke from the factory, but it comes 3-stroke ready, correct?
Yeah. Well, I could get started on it right now. You can find me mallet.
Okay, I was wondering, why are the mirrors
why?
two different colors?
Yeah.
Like, we got a red right here, and then we got a white right
Is
there.
it for when you jump so high that you have to land at an airport and then you have landing lights, or what's going
Oh,
on?
that's not on, like, the common mods list, was it? Was
That's
it something on
logical,
there?
though.
Because you ride this thing to work, like, every day, right?
Oh, every day.
And then, yeah, because Peter was saying he adds oil to it, like, once a week, right?
Yeah, I didn't ever change the oil on this thing. I just always add more to it.
It's true. I had checked before and it was full, and I think a week of going to work with it, which is, Jacob, your work's what, 5 miles away?
Yeah.
It's like 10 miles round trip, so like 50 miles, and all of a sudden, magically, I tilted it up right, and there wasn't oil in the sight glass. So I added about 200 mils, and it wasn't in the sight glass. I had another 200, and it was about midway, and another 100, and maybe 200. So I think it took about 600, and about 600
That's like my whole
milliliters.
bike, dude.
What oil is it having it right now? Oh, there's still about half.
There is oil.
It's probably Kawasaki's tax for making such an awesome bike. They just steal a little bit of your oil every week.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got you.
They just come by and, like, snag it.
Yeah, they have this really nice white van. It says free candy on it. They just
Okay.
ring the doorbell and then run back in the van and open the door, and then I sort of just wander out and get in.
Wait, so that's where KLR oils goes then? That's pretty cool that you've been able to witness that. Just out of curiosity, what's I noticed there's something going on the case here. It's not like a plastic guard. It feels kind of like a sticker, but it's clear, like it peels off. What prompted, is that part of the upgrade list, or what goes on with that?
Well, yeah, you see the oil stains here? It's actually designed to retain some oil, so if I ever am so low on oil that I need a little bit of emergency oil, I just peel this little sticker off and then I wring the oil out into the
Kind of like a
into the
sponge.
casing. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay.
But it looks way cooler.
Yeah, I noticed there was, like, steel braided brake lines on this thing, which is pretty sweet. How do you feel that makes up for the total lack of rear brake fluid?
It doesn't. It doesn't need it.
It doesn't need rear brake fluid?
No.
Wait, why not? Has Kawasaki engineered something around this, or how is the KLR made up?
Yeah, the rider's just supposed to use their bodily fluids as brake fluid.
Gotcha. Oh, in the utilitarian.
Well, in any
spirit.
sense, urine, saliva, other liquids, vomit.
Okay, seriously, what does this switch here do? I've noticed there's a pretty
Oh, yeah.
interesting. It's like
Oh, the oh shit switch?
it doesn't move that I can tell.
Oh, let me see it.
about it? Yeah, it does.
That
left and
switch.
right.
Yeah, what is that switch?
It's the oh shit switch. So this one is like the normal setting. That's the plebe setting. And then if you go to the left, it's the oh shit setting. So it's like you go really fast. And then if you hit it to the right, that's the oh fuck setting because you're going like really fucking fast.
Straight up though, what is
So,
that
like,
switch?
Oh, it's the heated grips.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that. They did a pretty good job, honestly.
Straight up,
How well does that front brake work? Like, that thing's fucking big.
Yeah,
That's
it's
like
probably,
300 mil.
yeah.
it's probably
bigger than a supermoto.
99% of the brake power.
Okay.
And then the other 1% comes from me putting my feet on the ground.
Oh, dude, look at the custom mounting bracket.
Yeah.
KLR.
Oh, it says KLR
anodized
on there.
billet piece. Oh, that's actually super awesome.
Wow. I like how it has that big ass rotor with that sweet single piston caliper. Oh my god.
I genuinely love almost everything about this bike. It's amazing.
Yeah. Oh man, I arrived here like not liking this bike and now I'm in love.
I know, like when you're in the garage, you're like, oh, what a piece of what, you know, not a fan, but you just can't argue with the certain pedigree that a KLR brings.
Fluid,
Wait,
I'd
didn't he
imagine.
say he did the left fork seal?
Yeah.
Yeah, why is it leaking then? I just noticed you like kicked this. What is this?
See? If you look over here, you'll see it has a drip battery charger.
Okay.
So this was originally designed as a heated jacket charger, but unfortunately due to unforeseen circumstances, it was separated somewhere between here and Yellowstone National Park.
Seriously though, I love that. That's the stock brake pedal.
Is it really?
Oh yeah, and look at it. And then somebody just took a nylock nut and like an 8mm bolt. And then
Oh
whatever
my
in
gosh,
the
I see
fuck
it now.
this is,
Oh my.
And just pinched that sucker down.
That can't be stock. That I've seen sliding doors with that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's zip tied on there. that's a KLR650R mod right there.
I didn't realize it was the R. I guess they all are.
I don't know if it's an R. I just said that.
50
It
mod,
looks so
trademark.
racy. I just figured. What is up with the 17-inch rear wheel?
This was the answer to the R6. It was supposed to go toe-to-toe in drag races. Have you ever seen this thing face off against an R6 or like Peter's FV in there?
I haven't,
Exactly.
but I really want to.
You want to? Jackass ADV, eat my ass.